Alright, so here's going to be my baling rig today. I've got a full load of green guard in that tank right there in case I need some hay preservative, but hopefully I won't need that. I got the loader off. I'm getting ready to get this thing in the field. Got a lot of hay to bale, and even after today I'll have even more hay to bale because I've got a lot to square bale tomorrow. But I'm getting ready to bale about half of what I got down, which is about 50 acres. Actually, it'll be a little more than half. So anyway, let's get started, get the tractor warmed up and head down the road, see what the moisture is on this hay. I know it's getting really close. I'm adjusting the steering wheel there. And yeah, I need to change the oil on this tractor. It's got 250 hours on the oil. And yeah, it reminds me every time I crank it. It's I didn't realize it was getting that close to time to change it, because they changed it right before I bought it. And then all of a sudden one day it popped up. I was like, dang, I've run this thing more than I realized, I guess, because I ain't even had it a year yet. Not even close to a year yet. So anyway, let's get going to the hay field and see what happens. Turn all the monitors on and reset my bale counter. Make sure everything's good to go. Alright, here we are at the first place that I raked this morning, and we're getting ready to stick the baler in it for the first time. Get it wound up here, PTO on. I am going to be using 540E because 540E works pretty good in this tractor because it's got plenty of power. And I don't know what gear I'm going to be going on yet, but we'll figure it out here in just a second. Sorry about my dirty window. Probably put you outside here in a minute so you can see. This ain't a very big windrow here, but I've got some bigger ones coming later. I'm in C3, bump up to C4. I don't think that's not going to be fast enough for me either. That's 6 miles an hour right there. I still hadn't never fixed anywhere to put a camera in this tractor. I really need to get that done. Probably just suction cups or something, but there's nothing magnetic in here, and I'm a big magnetic camera mount type of guy. So, but you know, the hood and the fenders are metal on this tractor, so I can stick it on the hood and the fenders. But other than that, there ain't nowhere to put it. Inside the cab, everything's plastic. So far, the moisture's looking pretty good, and I figured it would. First bale's coming up. Drop him off here next to the pond. Let's get out and look at that bale and see if it looks okay. I'm sure it does, but we'll check it out. Oh yeah, good looking bale. Good and tight. Smells good. Good and dry. Everything's running smooth. That's good. All right, let's keep it getting. how nice this tractor is till you run, or at least how quiet it is in here and how smooth everything works until you run another tractor back to back with it. I just crawled out of the 6030 that I was raking with, the New Holland T6030, which is the same as a T6 New Holland. This tractor, which is it's older. I don't know if they've improved the cab on the new T6s or not, but you know, this thing is way quieter in here. I'm sure y'all can hear me better in here than you could in the 6030. It's just night and day difference. And of course it has a 6-cylinder engine in it, which makes more noise, but they both have about the same amount of power. Surprisingly, they've both been turned up to around 140 horsepower. But for a little 4-cylinder, this tractor really gets it done. Anyway, I'm going to catch up with y'all here in a little bit. I'm going to just bail like crazy here for a little while, and then we'll check some numbers and stuff. And so yeah, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, so the first little field, which is, I don't think, quite 2 acres. Shoot, that car right there messed me up. There's a car coming at me head on. We got 5 bales and a 52-inch bale, which is about, what, 3/4 of another bale. So basically 6 bales in that field. On about, I don't think it's quite 2 acres right there. So that ain't bad. Basically 3 acres with a bale on that field. And for a year that the hay's not doing so good, that's really better than I figured to do. I figured it'd be about 2.5 bales right there to the acre, because that field never has done good anyway. It's always shorter than everything else that I mowed, so I'm expecting at least 3 bales an acre up here on the hill. Then it's about 7 acres up here, so we'll see what that brings. All right, so I got that field done, and there's a total of 9 acres out of those 2 fields, and they're on the same property, so I kind of lump them together. But out of the 9 acres, I got 32 bales, which puts me right at about 3.5 bales to the acre, which ain't nothing to write home about, but it's actually not that bad considering how short that hay was. I mean, literally, there was places down there, it was whatever from my nose to my belt line was about 30 inches probably. It was 30 inches shorter than normal, or than last year. I'm not going to say normal. Last year was kind of an exceptional hay year. It turned off better than it ever has for me. So yeah, I'd say it's about like a normal hay year. So I'm happy with that. Maybe some changes in fertilizer and stuff might can get it up a little higher. I need to do more potash, I know that, and potash really seems to help. And there's my wife, probably going to bring my little boy to me, so let me check this call. Alright, so I just got done with this field, and it's about, I think it's around 9 acres. It ain't quite 10 acres. So I got 42 rolls off of it, and that works out to be about 4.6 bales to the acre, which is not too bad, really. This field done pretty daggone good. I'm happy with that. Not the greatest in the world, but I'm happy with it. So, done better than the last field we were at. Alright, so I'm getting ready to go to the last field, and it ain't much to it, so I'm just going to go bale it. It's got a swamp in the middle of it, and somebody put a modular house on it, and it's just ain't but like 3 or 4 acres there now. And anyway, I'll tell you how many bales I got total after that. Right now, I don't know if I said I got 74 total. So I had the 32 at the last field and 42 at this field. So we're doing all right. We're gonna move on. All right, I just got done baling. We got 90 bales total. So I'm not sure how big this field is exactly, but it's not much more than 4 acres. And I got 16 bales, so that's 4 bales a acre. That's not too terrible bad. I got 3 mud bales. I should have showed you the mud bales. They were laying in the mud, and moisture was real high on them, so I put them all 3 of them together. Everything else should be good to go for inside storage. So anyway, we're going to go now. We're going to start getting ready for square baling tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get to it today. And yeah, me and Dorsey will see y'all later.